What, are you stupid? So, smile and move on. Alright guys, I don't really have an agenda for today. I'm just checking in, it's been a while. Catching up with Brum Reseller. Brum Reseller and it's shut down. Like I said, I don't really have an agenda for today's video, just checking in, just catching up. There's a lot of talk in the community at the moment, everybody's whinging about something. In fact, let me put a microphone on. Bear with. I think that's connected. So as I said, I don't really have an agenda for today. I'm just catching up, seeing what's going on. A lot of talk in the community at the moment about clothing fees being reduced on eBay to 0 for private sellers only. A lot of people talking about how they're going to jump ship completely. A lot of people saying they're going to move to a private account. I don't blame them. Personally, if I was a business selling nothing but clothing and I had a small to medium sized store, I'll be moving to a private account. Come at me, bros. With the likes of Vinted Pro coming up and obviously Whatnot completely smashing it at the moment, eBay are obviously bricking it a little bit. And as I resell stuff mentioned, eBay is a reactive company, not a proactive company. So they're just sort of like seeing what's happening and going, well, we'll do this then. But, do you want my honest opinion? Well, you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give you it. I don't care. I sell clothing. I don't care. You've got options. Either move to a private account and benefit from it, or shut up. What are you going to do? Spend your energy being pissed off about something that you do have an option to do? Or if you don't have a viable option because your store is too big, do you know what I mean? Just move on. It probably will affect your bottom line because people can now... But what these private sellers should be doing is they shouldn't be capitalising on the fact that they've got no fees and then reducing the price 10-15%. They should keep the price normal. So then they're actually capitalising on the free fees. Otherwise, you might as well just list it with fees. Do you know what I mean? Which means the business sellers can actually maintain their margins and the private sellers are actually making more money because they're making what the fees would have been on top. Instead of going, what would the fees be? 10-15%, let's reduce it by 10-15%. What, are you stupid? Are you dumb? You're not capitalising on anything. You just might as well sell on a business account. Or whatever, do you know what I mean? I sold another one of them skylights, by the way, $39.99. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on it. Deal with it or don't. What am I doing at the moment? Currently, I am dwindling down my consignment. So I still have a lot of theirs to sell, which I'll be selling and giving them the money. But I don't think I'm going to pick up any more. Consignment's great, but when there's an end date, I want it to end on my terms. And consignment for me has to be spot on, do you know what I mean? So will I do it again? Probably not. I almost felt like I had a boss again, does that make sense? Like, I had to do X amount. I'm not a fan of that. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So we'll get this lot gone and we'll move back into the old routine of sourcing. I've got a few other things up my sleeve as well. I'm sure they'll find a way to complain about that packaging somehow. 2 to 5 kilos. Let's get that out the door. Yeah, so I'm going to be moving back to sort of what I was doing before, but with other, I'm going to try, I've got a few places that I want to go and speak to for other sourcing ideas that are local to me, not 120 miles away. Well, 120 mile round trip, not 120 miles away. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Reverting and sidestepping. Had a fantastic Whatnot stream the other night selling Lego. That was a really, really good stream. I love selling Lego. The packaging after was so easy to do compared to clothing. I'm going to go speak to somebody about clothing in the next 4 or 5 days. I've got somebody coming up I need to go and speak to. Hopefully get a decent clothing contact. I'm not too hopeful, to be fair, because I've half dealt with this person before, and if you're watching, you'll know that I'm not being a cock when I say that you're flaky as fuck. You are flakier than I am when it comes to picking up the phone. So hopefully we can get something going on there, so we can get some whatnot streams going on. I don't really, that's probably half the reason why I don't care about the clothing thing, is because on eBay, unless I had something really special, like some speciality clothing, some really high-end vintage, some rare something, I probably wouldn't sell it on anything other than whatnot or Vinted. Like everyday clothing wear, like your sportswear, your casual clothing, all them kinds of things. I think that is completely dead on eBay at the moment. You got whatnot and Vinted for that. I think that's just the way it is. eBay's obviously reacted and tried to move. I said that was my last word on it, so that's my last word, and I'm done. I'm done with it. So I am going to take a few photos of some things today. Get a few pictures ready so I can go home and list them later. I've been working on clearing out like little boxes of small stuff, because I've got boxes that just have things in. I'll show you. Oh, do you like the fit, by the way? Check the fit. So I picked this up on the way here today. Corona, Mexico. Picked it up from the charity shop. £10 I paid. She went, oh, I've got this that you might like. She showed me. I said, how much is it? She hadn't priced it up yet. £10. I said to her, it's because you know I fucking want it, isn't it? She's a lovely lady, so we can talk like that. And the trousers from Sam. Same name store. Picked these up. They were about £7 from whatnot. Bangers, mate. Thanks, Sam. So as I was mentioning, I have like boxes of like bits here. So like a box full of toys, a box full of this, and a box full of that, like that up there. A box just full of bits and pieces that just need to be sorted through and come out. So I'm currently working on moving through all of that. Then I'm going to get through the electricals, and then everything else that's just knocking around, and move it all on. Because say the majority of this stuff is my consignment, so it needs to be sold off, paid out, and then moved on. A lot of it's junk, a lot of it's shit, a lot of it will go to the car boot sale. It is what it is. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Problem with having the floor done. Honestly, almost stacked it live then. We almost had a live conundrum. So yeah, with where I get a lot of my consignment stuff from, recycling centres and places like that, a lot of it does come home and it's fucking shit. It's no good for eBay. So you end up with a lot of car boot stuff or junk stuff. So I do have probably 4 or 5 car boots worth of stuff, being it all sells out. eBay, last chance for up to 50% off. I've got a lot of stuff to sell at car boot sale as well. So I'm looking forward to getting some of those selling videos out and clearing out that stuff as well. Because my garage has become overrun again with just the shit stuff that I've been picking up. So once that's gone, I'll have a fucking gym back. And then obviously what I'll be doing as well, once I finish my consignment and move back into normality, if it gets to the point where I can't afford or justify to afford keeping this place on, I'll move back to my garage. Now I've worked out, I only need about £18 a day to keep this place. This place costs me 18 quid a day. We can all make £18 a day, can't we? That's on top of obviously my bills, my home and everything else. But 18 quid a day, it's all right. But what I probably would do though, is try and find something a bit bigger and a bit less industrial. This is like an office in an access storage place, meaning they're just charging higher rates. So if I can get something for the same money but bigger, but standalone, great. If not, I'll go back to the garage for a bit. Plenty of room in there. If I'm not doing a consignment deal, in the garage, there's plenty of room. So it is what it is. But I've got until December before I can get out of this place. So I'll see if there's any way I can get out of it early. I'm pretty sure there is. There's always a way. So right, I'm going to take some photos now. I need my phone back in order to do that. So I'm going to quit the video here. Just wanted to check in. The new eBay news. Deal with it. Move over to it. Make the adjustments or get over it. That's it. And I'm going to be dwindling down my stock, moving away from consignment. And whatnot is great. And eBay is still great. Vinted's fantastic. Life's great. So fucking smile and move on. Catch you all on the next one. Bye.